What's up, ranch hands? Welcome back to the channel. Yellowstone season 4 episode number 8. And this Jamie storyline just continues to get wilder and wilder, and this whole governor thing feels like it's going to be one of those things that I think sets Jamie off for good.
Yeah, it didn't look great when he's like thinking that, oh, Linnell's gonna like come endorse me.
Yeah, she's going to Washington, so the spot's open. And
yeah, but the way that, oh, look, Dad's here and Beth to support me.
Yeah,
nah, dude.
nope.
Nah.
Nope. So that's one of those things that it feels like, because Randall's been feeding a lot into his head, and this feels like the thing that's going to boil it over. I think this is the moment where he goes all in with his dad, try to take them out, because John's never there to support him. He's always there to take stuff away from him. And
even though he's currently the Attorney General. But let's not forget, or let's not remember that stuff, right?
Yeah, it just feels like this is going to definitely take things to another level in terms of Jamie's mental. And it's just interesting because Beth, earlier in the episode, she's taken over this new role, and she walks into this presentation where there's this model of what the plan is for the airport and the ski resort and the whole city in general. And it seemed a lot bigger than Beth was expecting. She got really blindsided. You very rarely see Beth kind of flustered in that kind of moment.
And semi-speechless.
Yeah. And so she started acting like the wheels started spinning in her head, trying to figure something out. And she even went and approached Summer, the girl that was protesting that John was having some fun with, and was like, you protesting outside of this store ain't gonna do shit.
It's not, yeah.
You want to do something big and have real meaning? Go protest these people over here who are trying to put a city and possibly kill a bunch of animals and destroy all their land. So, like, go protest there. You want to actually make a change. So that feels like a situation where we've talked about how characters come in and make an impact.
Yes.
I think that's going to be where her impact is made.
I agree.
I don't know if anything good happens as a result of her stepping up and protesting something that large.
I mean, we'll see.
Makes me worried for her and her folks. But I don't know. We'll see where it goes. And then when John told Beth what his plan was to run for governor, she got like super giddy. She was able to like come up with all these ideas and like, oh, you could do this and you could do that, you could do this, and you could vote them out and come up with laws to prevent them from ever coming. Like, she was going like a million miles a second.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be like awesome.
Right. And it just, the idea that it felt like Beth failed and John came in to basically fix all the problems that Beth couldn't handle, I guess, is a good way to put it. Because it felt like Beth was in a position that she lost. And as a result of John going for governor, it seems like one of those situations where that is where Beth is going to be able to shine and maybe help him do what needs to be done to save their land and save their ranch. I don't know. It feels like it's all going to be really bad. It just feels like it's going to up the intensity on everything that's already been going on with this relationship and everything that obviously Jamie's going through with the family and being with his dad and having his kids show up and having his old girlfriend come back. It feels like there's going to be a lot of emotions and a lot of intensity. And yeah, I just wonder if Randall's got a plan already in place that is going to set up another attempted murder.
I feel like he always keeps something in his back pocket.
Well, I mean, he promised to do it better. He said that I failed and I'm going to do it better this time. So he's going to keep trying until he gets it right, I think it was his exact quote.
Yeah, I think so.
That just feels like it's going to be a big giant mess. And it feels like now, instead of the idea of Jamie stopping him, it feels like he's going to be in full support of it now because, again, John just ruins your whole life, just takes everything away from you. So we'll see where it goes and see what the impact is. And there's a whole bunch of other smaller side things kind of going on. I think that's the big storyline, is the whole Jamie family dynamic thing.
Governor thing, yeah.
We've been keeping up with Jimmy, which has been really nice, seeing what he's going through and what he's doing. And
jacking off a horse.
It felt like there was a little bit of a time jump because he looked like he was healthy again. It looked like he was riding strong and looked like he was doing well. I mean, he's sporting the 4.6s on his shirt now. He's wearing a cowboy hat. And it's just, yeah, it feels like things are better for him up until he met this doctor where she was like, there aren't really any dudes around here that are available in my age range, and I want to see if you're available. It feels like Mia's going to possibly show up.
That's the feeling that I have as well.
Because she bounced on the Yellowstone.
She left Yellowstone. Where else is she going to go except for to find her man?
Yeah, and he got put in a really difficult position of jerking off a horse, which, holy shit, that was just not what I was expecting that he was getting called in to do.
Because that was real. He really touched that stud's.
He sure did. And it's,
Mister.
I just guess it goes to the whole, you're the low man at the Sixes.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, we need some dirty work done. Jimmy, get over here. Go do it. So he's still obviously the low man in this new place. But I'm just happy after the expectation of not seeing Jimmy again because they were sending him here. I'm just really happy to be following his journey while he's doing all this.
Right, because they could have, like, you know, oh, he wanted to go do another project. We're just going to write him off.
Yeah, totally. That's what it felt like. And this whole situation with Lloyd at the bunkhouse, he went and pawned off one of his belt buckles and bought Walker a new guitar because he destroyed his other one. I hope there's a way for Walker to, like, reciprocate.
Go get his belt buckle back.
Something. I think that'd be really nice. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully all that beef is squashed and the bunkhouse is back to like being a fun, funny, goofy place that kind of distracts you from the intense storylines that this show has going on. Yeah. Because even the bunkhouse drama was getting a little just...
It's a lot.
It was boiling over. It was rough seeing Lloyd in that spot.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like, you know, if with the bunkhouse is a mess, like there's nowhere to rest. You can't rest at work and you can't rest at home.
For sure. So it's good to see that, and Walker played a song on the new guitar, and all is good there. And Kayce's got some issues with his family life because what's her name is back, and
Avery.
She basically was like, "You believe in love at first sight?" And he's like, "I'm married," and she's like, "So what?"
Good on Kayce.
Yeah,
keep saying
he defended his marriage, which is good, but it feels like it's going to be a problem with Monica because she seems very jealous and. Yeah, she keeps bringing it up, and
I don't understand the jealousy thing. I don't know. That's just not my style. Like, where are you gonna go?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere.
It's just a tough spot for Kayce because obviously they're dealing with a whole lot, and he has nothing to do with her at all. Like, there's nothing there at all, and I mean, maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I don't know, but it seems like Kayce doesn't have that kind of interest. Whereas Monica has already, in the past, she was like flirting and messing around and had a dude at her place.
Maybe that's why she's jealous, because she knows it could happen because she's done that.
I don't know. So that whole storyline, I'm wondering where it's going to go, what kind of impact it's going to have on James.
Projecting. She's projecting.
Kayce.
That's what that's trying to come up with words. So
there's a lot of intensity going on, per usual, with the Yellowstone, because that's what this show does really, really well. So here we are, coming to the end of another season. Mm-hmm. You ready for this episode?
Yes.
Let's go. Oh. Flashback.
John, will you say grace?
Looks like Faith Hill.
Dear Lord, bless this food for our use and us for that service, and please make us mindful of the needs and feelings of others. Amen.
That's all God gets tonight? Nothing for your father?
Yeah, it is.
Please help Daddy find those horse-thieving cowards and hang him from the nearest tree.
You think that's funny?
Shit.
Whoa.
You don't pray for harm to come to anyone, son. You pray that your father and the men riding with him make it home safe to us. That is the prayer, and that is the only prayer. Do you understand me?
That's a good woman right there. That's a good mama.
Yes, ma'am.
You do not pray for the harm to others. That's awful. Yeah.
Now say it again.
Dear Lord, please watch over our father as he seeks justice in your name. Amen.
Oh shit. Wow. This is like a real Western.
Horses, yeah. Isn't Faith Hill married to Tim McGraw in real life?
I believe so.
That's nice. They get to work together.
Oh shit. God dang.
Oh, shit! In the butt. Oh, it nicked him right on the face.
And that's Tim McGraw. Mm-hmm. Oh, dang.
God, stop! God damn it!
Oh, shit.
Jesus. Oh, damn.
You shot?
Sorry, some bitch bucked me off. What are we gonna do with him?
Advertised.
This is what happens to horse thieves here. Okay.
I don't care if you live or die, but should you live, tell them about me.
Tell who?
Everybody like you.
Oh,
Wow.
damn, that is ruthless right there. Holy shit. Is this like a taste of what we're gonna get in the prequels? I mean, we've gotten a few of these type of flashbacks. I feel like maybe one other one going back this far.
Yeah.
Hey,
What happened?
what had to happen?
No.
Oh no.
Get inside. Get
I'm
inside.
not getting blood all over your floor.
I
I'll
don't
strip down
care
out
about
here.
my floor. Spencer.
I'll strip
water
down.
cooler now.
Just go help your mama. Help your mama.
Oh shit.
Shit. Yeah, you can't let me do it. They won't make it.
James Dillard, get inside. Lord.
Holy shit.
He made it all the way home, though.
James Dillard? Is that what she called him?
Yeah, James Dillard Dutton. I think.
Wow. That was an intense sequence there.
It was nice to see Faith and Tim together.
Everything that Tim McGraw's ever been in, he has such a distinct look.
Yeah.
He always looks almost unrecognizable.
I don't know. He's got such a nice face. Like, he looks like a friendly man.
He was in the football movie, right? Friday Night Lights?
Yes, sir. As the
As the
drunk, father.
aggressive
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
He was a dick in that movie.
He was real good at it, though.
Is this enough room for you, baby?
I'm gonna have 5 shirts and a pair of boobs, Beth.
You are the perfect man.
Oh, yeah, and they got invited to live in the house.
Yeah.
Son, you can beat him.
How? How can I beat him? Every politician in the state owes him a favor. The one thing I had was name recognition, but it's his name. Now he has it. He's gonna use everything against me. He's gonna use you against me.
He won't.
Why wouldn't he?
I know, right?
You know where all the bodies are buried.
Yeah, because I buried him.
Maybe so, but they're not your bodies.
You do have one.
You set up a meeting with him. The two of you decide what's off limits.
The world's gonna find out about you anyway.
You tell the world about me. We control the narrative. I acted in defense of my only child. That's all the world gets to know. You're the Attorney General. You can seal the record.
Only a judge can seal a record.
What judge owes you a figure?
None.
And then find one or indent one, whichever you can do fastest.
Am I a fool for even considering this?
He's the fool, Jamie.
Girl, no.
Use everything he is against him. What does your father covet more than anything?
Power.
And what office holds the most power in this state? The governor. So if it's power he wants, why hasn't he run before? Because he knows he can't win.
He's never had to.
He isn't running for governor, he's running against you. And as soon as you drop out, he'll pick a candidate to replace him. He's bluffing, Jamie.
I mean, I could see the thought process in believing that, but it is to keep Jamie out.
Yeah, set up a press conference.
So he is definitely going to, like we talked about this in the recap of the last episode. He is going to run against his father. This is going to get real messy.
I say we press charges for trespassing and destruction of private property.
This is not a protest, it's an occupation. Meet with the county attorney. I want them charged today.
The last thing that we need is these people Facebooking their friends in New York, and then we have protesters outside our building on Wall Street.
Are you suggesting we do nothing?
No, I'm suggesting we be careful. First thing I would do is get the press out of there. Once we get the press out of there, we don't have to be careful anymore.
What is she setting up?
Right?
Removing the press makes it a bigger story.
Removing the press becomes the story. People in Montana, they don't like bad news. They moved here to escape all that shit.
I'm not sure the New Yorker in me can trust that.
Well, you're not in New York now, buddy. Your instincts are worthless here.
Dang.
Damn.
Inform the press to vacate our property.
I can do it. They'll take it better from a local.
Is she?
I'm like, you should second guess everything.
She's been in the game a long time.
Yeah.
And I bet you she could sense a ploy.
Hey, cowboy. Could use a bath.
Yeah, he earned one today, huh?
I ain't talking about the horse.
Yeah, I might earn one too.
It's about that dinner you owe me.
That's right, I do owe you.
I sure am hungry.
Well, like you said, I need a shower. My trailer's about a 2-hour ride that way.
Wash rack right over there.
Yeah, it is.
So I'll meet you back here in half an hour.
She's real cute.
Hi.
Hello.
Been to the cafe in Paducah?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty good.
Well, Paducah it is then, huh?
Great.
Great. Guess I'll just finish up here then.
Just so you know, there is a shower in the bunkhouse. When I said the wash rack I was being coy, I was flirting.
Well, that's good.
My God.
Hey, gotta take this whole party back to town. This is all private property. Lawyers have decided it's too much of a liability having you here.
You're serious?
Very. Give me your number, and when something worth filming is about to happen, I'll give you a call.
Why would you do that?
Well, let's just say I'm a concerned citizen.
That's my cell.
You know, Leslie, I wouldn't unpack the truck, if you know what I mean.
She's setting some shit up. What has she got up her sleeve?
I wasn't much of a student. Dropped out when I was about 15 after my mom died. Got in a little bit of trouble, did a couple turns in jail.
All right, so we're telling the truth, the whole truth?
Yes, ma'am. Got hired on at the Yellowstone as a favor to my grandfather. Favor they took back after I got tore up pretty good by a bucking horse.
So you weren't a cowboy before the Yellowstone?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure I'm much of a cowboy now. Jimmy. Mr. Owens, be good to see you, sir.
How are you?
Good.
Ma'am, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, Dr. Blodgett gave you the day off, I see.
An evening off is more like it.
Y'all enjoy your supper.
You too, sir.
Thank you. When the boss of Wagner Ranch knows you by name and bothers to use it, I think that means you're cowboy enough for him.
Aw, good job, Jimmy.
She likes him.
She does. I mean, he's a likable guy.
It's my first date with the Texan, so I don't really know the protocol.
Walk me to the door.
I can do that.
Aw, Jimmy.
Okay, now what?
Now's the tricky part. Should you kiss her? If you don't and she wanted you to, she's gonna think you don't like her. If you do and she ain't ready, you got yourself another problem. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes.
That's a pickle for sure.
Think it through. Ask yourself this, Jimmy. What would a cowboy do?
Let her rip.
Oh my God, they're adorable. Stop it.
Well, you haven't hit me yet.
Yeah, you're doing good so far. She might be up for another one.
Oh.
Well, I should probably ride off into the sunset.
Sun's already set, Jimmy.
He's so cute and like innocent. And it's like, I really don't want anything bad to happen to him.
I want to know like what the rules are in terms of like him sleeping somewhere else or like dating someone there.
Yeah.
Like, are there rules around all that stuff? And
Like, you're supposed to be paying attention to what you're supposed to be doing, not extracurricular activities.
yeah.
Specific seating or wherever you want. Carter,
Oh.
you grab a seat right here.
Oh. Well, he did his hair.
He's got clothes on that are nice.
On the table's fine. It looks formal, Rip, but it's not. It's just supper.
John's gonna love having company for supper and breakfast.
There's fruit in the salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm all right.
It's good for the prostate. I have Gator make it for Daddy.
Yes, it is. Good for the prostate. Lots of things are good for the prostate. We just don't talk about them at the dinner table.
There's this holistic doctor at the Deerfield Club. He specializes in tantric healing. Now that is good for the prostate.
What's that? Don't encourage her.
It focuses on the erogenous zones.
What?
I love Rip.
Just pouring gas on the fire, Rip. Just dumping it Right on the damn fire.
I love it, but I don't think it's for you, maybe. I think you're wound a little tight, but it is a good idea for you, Daddy. And he is good. He made my knees wobble for a fucking week.
Jesus Christ.
Are we still talking about the salad?
No, Carter, we're well past salad.
Start young, keep those pipes clean.
This is every meal, Rip. This is where she gets her revenge.
How is me trying to prevent you from getting prostate cancer revenge?
Revenge for what?
I don't know.
Why don't you just ask her?
Ask me how me being the only one making conversation at this table is somehow vengeful.
Every meal, just like this one.
Beth, you're not gonna do this at breakfast, are you? Because I have to eat my breakfast quick.
What? Do what? What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm doing?
She's leaving.
I'm fucking leaving.
Because that's what she does at every meal.
What in the fuck was that about? What kind of childhood bullshit are you working out at the dinner table?
Let me tell you.
Yeah, that's what it is, Rip. It's the table. It's that whole fucking room.
Uh-oh.
False fucking fantasy of a family that just does not exist. You know there's 4 different forks and spoons on that table, Rip? 4. There's an oyster spoon on the table. Do we eat oysters?
If you don't like the room, then eat in a different room, at a different fucking table. I mean, look, there's a table right here. Why don't we eat right here?
So what's the biggest one you've ever seen?
6 feet.
It's a big snake.
That's a big damn snake.
Did you see it?
Oh, yeah, I saw it. He was about your age. And when he saw it, he did exactly what the rest of the other boys did. He ran up the wall like a damn spider and hung from the rafters.
Discretion is the better part of valor. And trust me, there was a ton of valor up in them rafters, let me tell you.
Did you kill it?
Hell no, I didn't kill it. But I had this old healer. Well, he was meaner than shit, and he was cat quick. And one day he found that snake, and oh my God, those two went at it.
What happened?
This is a much more productive dinner.
You be careful when you open this.
Oh, shit. Rip got him.
Oh. Count those rings and you'll see how old he is.
Life is plenty hard. You don't need to help it, you hear me?
You saying that I make life harder?
No, we die.
No, that's yours. You keep that.
What do you say?
Thank you.
Much nicer. Is Beth gonna actually finish a meal?
She
It's
is.
amazing.
I know. When does she eat?
I didn't know y'all had wolves east of Big Timber.
There are.
There's one.
You saw a wolf.
Staring at him right now.
Let me talk to the chairman. I'll get back to you tomorrow. Casey, whatever you do, don't shoot it.
Well, if it gets near my horses, I'm shooting him.
If it goes near your horses, it's a test. And if you shoot it, you fail. I'll call you tomorrow.
Oh, what?
I think it's time he gave Tate the talk.
Talk.
Oh, Kayce.
Your father never? Of course he didn't. Your son is sitting in the bathtub with I can't even say it, a boy issue.
He grew up on a ranch. He's been watching animals screw since he was born. He knows everything he needs to know about sex. One day when he's 16, I'll sit him down, I'll tell him why he shouldn't, till he's married. And he's gonna promise me. And one Friday night, he's gonna go out, meet some girl. They're gonna fall in love and fuck like rabbits until they break up or she gets pregnant.
Awesome.
That's exactly what happened to us.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, I guess we all agree with that, huh?
Oh yeah, there was something else I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, we did it again. Fucked like rabbits till I got pregnant.
Aw, they're gonna have another baby.
Pregnant.
Just so
Good.
nonchalantly,
Yeah.
like, yeah, pregnant.
Why is Mom crying?
Oh, I'm just happy, honey.
You're gonna be a brother.
You having a baby?
Yeah, we sure are, honey.
You better start saving up your money, Dad. I don't babysit for free.
Oh, what?
I mean, now Tate doesn't have to bear the weight of
Life.
all of this without another sibling, another Dutton to kind of go through this journey later in life with, if they maintain to keep the land, that is.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually something to pass on to the next generation. What the fuck?
They're here.
Time to take one for the team.
What? Take one for the team as in like get shot? Oh.
Get up! Get up! I'm getting up! Move! Okay. Move.
Whoa, dude.
Of the more than 300 protesters have been arrested, as you can see.
Dude.
Mm-hmm. I thought we pulled the news crews.
They were set up on the road.
How did they know to set up on the road?
Tipped off.
The leader of Free Earth, Summer Higgins, has been charged with felony aggravated assault on a peace officer.
Whoa.
It seems the narrative is in our favor.
We need a big news day in New York. If this goes national, the narrative will be flipped.
I wonder if they're gonna like make the correlation at all, or.
Hey, Brett, are you aware of the protest happening in Montana that was broken up by federal agents?
No, I'll check it out.
More to come.
What are you up to, sweetheart?
What you asked, Daddy.
Why do I feel like this is gonna be a massive backfire?
Oh, I'm worried about that. Don't even bring it up.
Yeah.
We need to meet.
About what, I wonder?
Is there a time that works?
You know where the ranch is. Come by whenever.
I prefer a neutral site.
The ranch is a neutral site.
Not for me.
Yeah, and whose fault is that? You know where to find me. After we drop these bulls, we're gonna meet the sheriff in town. You know, you're the only one in my life to ask me why when I say we're doing a thing.
I figure you'd tell me why if you want me to know.
I'm not calling you out for a rip. Thanking you for it. I know who tried to kill me.
Sir, maybe the sheriff is who you should be talking to. Maybe you let me fucking handle it.
I'd like to kill him myself, Rip, but he's sitting in prison. That's where he's gonna stay for the rest of his shitty life. I'm meeting with the sheriff right now to figure out how to make that life just a little shorter.
Oh, shit.
Hold it, sir. Hold it, hold it.
What is happening right now?
Nobody's eating. They're just staring at each other.
What the hell?
Are they being robbed?
With the sheriff sitting right there?
Where?
He was in
Was
one
he?
of the. I thought I. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're gone.
No, they're fucking not.
I'm gonna need wallets, rings, watches on the fucking table.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Why am I ducking? Oh no. Oh shit. Rip.
It's around the corner.
Uh-oh, he's dying.
Think that's gonna save you, you fucking coward? Party's almost over. I got it. Whatever you want.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh my God, John.
Hey, Dad, can I call you later? I got the kids crawling
I
all over
know.
me.
I'm not that sure. You can.
Dad?
No.
Dad?
Debbie. This is John Dutton.
Is everything okay?
No, honey. Everything's not okay.
Oh my god. He didn't deserve to go out like that.
Oh, that's where we're ending? Holy shit. Dude, that is brutal. I don't know how to like talk about that scene. Did they do the right thing?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not.
Do you not call for like as much backup as you can instead
What
of
backup though? I mean, even
I know.
Beth said there's only like 12 deputies, like or 12 sheriff. I don't know, whatever.
That's just
That was really, really awful.
Yeah, that
was like the fuck, dude. At the end of an episode.
Yeah, very unexpected. Very. It's like when they walked up on the diner and everyone was just sitting there. Like what? I thought they were getting set up by someone else.
That's what I thought, and then.
But then you
he's
said
like,
they were getting robbed.
Nobody's eating, and I'm like, I don't. Yeah, that seems more like a robbery.
Yeah,
than anything else.
That's
like,
such a brutal
how they know
situation.
that John would come there? So it's like, yeah, they're probably being robbed.
Yeah, that's rough. I mean,
Now
obviously,
I'll be thinking about that every single time I walk up to a fucking restaurant. Are they all eating? Is everybody staring at each other? What is happening?
obviously the sheriff and John have a past and a history, and it very much kind of mirrored what happened in that flashback. Right? I mean, he didn't get to be with his family, but he got on the phone with his daughter for the last breath that he had, which is just, oh my God, that's horrific. But it just, they obviously have history. They've obviously had their problems. It feels like things were much better between them later as things kind of like, especially after like the shooting and everything that went down with the attack and like the attempt on his life. But that's tough. That's a really tough situation.
That was very sad. I was not expecting that to happen. I mean,
yeah.
And if it's gonna happen at the end of an episode,
Yeah, that's where it drops.
damn.
I think there's only 2 left. That was episode 8. Yeah. So
R.I.P. Sheriff Donnie.
I'm really concerned that this plan Beth has is going to backfire and hurt a lot of people.
I'm also worried about that. And Summer's getting charged with some pretty serious crimes there. I mean, aggravated assault. Like, you don't want that.
It's a felony.
Yeah.
So she's in trouble. And I mean, the fact that her and Beth got on the phone and she was like, time to take one for the team.
Like,
It's
get arrested. Like,
Holy
get
shit.
that. But I have a feeling like it's going to work out somehow because it's Beth.
I mean, Beth
And
has gotten
Beth
the
is
family,
dope.
but she's gotten the family into a lot of trouble in the past with her plans. They always, I mean, the situation with like Rorik.
She figured it out.
Yeah, it's just.
She tanked his stock. She did all that shit. She got him out. And then look, he got bit in the face by a rattler. It wasn't her fault.
Yeah.
There just happened to be a rattlesnake in a cooler that got
Sure.
opened up. She didn't do nothing.
I worry that
Don't
market.
go all Beth Dutton on you.
I worry that the market equities folks are going to realize that Beth staged all of this and something's.
Well, once they realize who previously bailed out Summer was Dutton, and then it's going to come back around.
Yeah, it feels like all I can think about is negative things in terms of the impact that situation is going to have on her and the potential family. This Jamie thing.
I was going to say, like, to go back. Oh, I told them to leave. My dad told them to stay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that helps anything.
I don't know.
But
then it fucks up the governor thing.
yeah, the whole Jamie situation. We talked about him running against John, and it feels like that's a done deal at this point. And it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with this meeting that they have. They're going to go through and talk about what's on and off limits. And I feel like John's going to be like, fuck you, do whatever you want. I'm going to do whatever I want.
Yeah,
And-
prove that I did all that bad stuff.
Right.
Because he didn't.
And just.
He had somebody else do it.
Yeah, his hands, in terms of like physically getting his hands dirty, it's probably been a long time since he's actually.
But then he could potentially hurt Rip.
Rip doesn't exist.
I know, but then it's
Who's
gonna-
Rip? Rip.
But then they
no
could
one's
like
Rip's
cause all
no
this
one.
shitstorm for Rip, and it's like, I don't know. I just want them to get married and
Yeah, I think
live
we're
happily ever
I think we're
after.
way past that at this point. There's no happily ever after. I don't expect that at all.
What do you mean?
But
Marriage isn't all unicorns and rainbows?
not when they've got people trying to kill them every other season. It's like they've got people coming for them constantly.
I need a rainbow
But-
like up and over us,
Yeah,
and then a little
it's not
unicorn
happening.
jumping. No.
No, not gonna go through all that editing. Just the situation though with Jamie's dad, it's like he still has the promise that he's gonna keep trying. The fact that John mentioned the person who he knows and that Rip's like, just let me handle it. So it feels like we're going down a really interesting road here, because the fact that Jamie is just in this position now, I feel like the aggressiveness in terms of trying to protect his son, I feel like Randall's going to go hard.
Well, does John know about that Randall? That
I don't think
he
so.
Hangs out with Randall, and that Randall is not in prison, and that Randall was also.
He wasn't referencing Randall. He was referencing the other dude.
No, I know.
But no, I don't think he has any idea Randall's involved.
That there's a connection.
I don't think so.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure Jamie never revealed that information to him.
That he's like hanging out with his biological father.
Yeah, I don't think John has any idea that Randall's connected to the attempted murder.
He doesn't know about the cellmate.
He just knows about the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But
okay.
I mean, we'll see where all that goes, but it feels like it's going to be really intense. I mean, this show does a really good job with wrapping up their seasons. I mean, the last season left us with a crazy hanger because we had no idea. Like, the attack started playing out and then it cut, and it's like, holy shit, what happened? So I feel like we're kind of building to the same type of thing here. So, I mean, again, the Jamie
show is still going, right?
The final part is, I think, airing soon. I think they're coming soon, the last part of season 5.
Okay.
But I have very negative thoughts towards this whole thing with Jamie. I have negative thoughts with this whole thing with Beth, the family. Things just... I have like this... I have a bad feeling about this, basically.
Yes.
That's just where my gut is right now.
Same.
So... yeah, I mean, losing the sheriff was a really horrible situation, and I don't know where they go from here in terms of that, but I think there's 2 episodes left. I think there's 10 total in this show, or in this season, so I can't wait to see where it goes, but at the same time, I'm very nervous.
Yeah, same.
So, good to see Jimmy thriving, it seems like,
Hey-o.
at the 4-6s.
So we're calling it now, thriving?
I mean, he's thriving. He's doing a good job. Yes.
Is he doing a good job?
His social life is doing well. His work life looks like it's doing well. Minus the horse task.
Oh, Lord.
I think he's doing really good. I think he's growing.
I agree. I think he's matured. He's becoming a real cowboy.
I feel like if he comes back to the Yellowstone, he's going to be... I mean, if there is a Yellowstone for him to come back to.
That's also...
holy shit. But it's one of those things where I feel like he's going to become a very important, valuable asset. He's going to be able to teach maybe some folks some things, too.
If he comes back.
If he comes back.
Because he doesn't necessarily have to, right?
I don't know. I mean, John said whenever you're ready. But...
that could be 20 years from now.
I mean, especially if he likes this girl. And
right?
wants to
Like,
stay
why would
with
you leave?
Take her with you, I guess. I don't know. Let her be the doctor at the Yellowstone. Let her do some things there.
Impregnate some mares.
Sure. So that's one positive of what felt like a pretty negative in terms of storyline. I mean, another positive was the nice dinner that they ended up having at the small table, which Beth's whole mood was completely different. And Rip's like,
really nice.
There's a fucking table right there. Why can't we eat right there? And everything was great. That was a good story. And even Carter is getting involved and feels like he's...
cake and steak.
Feels like he's part of the family now. So
It feels like, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, yeah.
Cake steak.
Exactly. So that's a good thing, too. I still think there's a bunch of really big negative things going on, but we'll see where it goes. 2 more episodes in season 4, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, wow.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, y'all. You guys leave all your thoughts, share your comments. We'll see you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.